Oh, hey everyone.
Welcome to Podcast for Your Life.
The podcast where we share thoughts from our life.
For yours. I'm Jason.
And I'm Jam. And today we are talking about gas.
Gas. Something that we ran out of the past couple of weeks, and that's why we haven't been able to put enough podcasts up there for your listening enjoyment. But we thank you for waiting so eagerly.
So we're talking about gas, like the substance, or what do we mean?
The full tank. We've got a full tank.
No, but the topic today,
So we're going to be just talking about like what it's like to stop for gas and just thoughts related to stopping at the store on the way home, or the way to work or just whenever you need to.
Okay, I got you. So like all things included in basically like stopping for gas, going to a convenience store, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay, word.
So what are some of like your normal habits when it comes to you filling up the tank?
Well, I've always been one who has a preference about where I stop.
Really?
Like the brand or the whatever chain or something?
So is it the chain or is it like because some people are really particular about the quality of the gas. Like I've got to have...
Oh, yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know anything about it. And I think my assumption is that it's kind of bogus, but I don't have any idea. So that assumption comes out of ignorance.
Interesting.
But I used to like, when I was growing up in Abilene, my favorite place to stop was a convenience store called Stripes.
Okay.
Which is kind of like that half of Texas kind of thing. I don't see it much around here, but west and further out. West and far west. Stripes is a big thing. And I really just liked it, and it kind of becomes a thing. So,
why did you like it?
One, I liked their logo and their font choice.
Wow.
And
high standards.
The other, they always had like tons of pumps, so it's just like, okay, it's not going to be crowded. Or if it is, they can handle it. And they had really great deals on like soft drinks and stuff, like a fountain soft drink. And so we kind of would make a thing out of getting gas or whatever, and getting a Stripes drink.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and we would oftentimes just keep the cup and go in and say it's a refill. And sometimes the cashiers would be so like, whatever about ringing up a refill for like 50 cents or something, that they would just give it to you for free.
Wow.
Especially if they recognized you over and over.
Oh, right.
They'd be like, all right, see ya. So
that's cool.
That made it like even more. So we'd sometimes just go to get drinks because it was kind of fun.
Interesting.
And it was in Abilene, so there's not a lot of like competing fun. So.
Wow. Hey, you guys want to load up in the truck and go see if we get free refills at a convenience store? Let's do it.
That's exactly how I sounded. Yeah.
I thought that was like your friends.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah. So if you want to claim that accent, that's fine.
No, it's okay. So what about you?
So full disclaimer, I used to work at a convenience store gas station.
Yes.
So that was fun. We actually, speaking about refills while we're talking about that, the convenience store gas station that I worked for was like connected to a grocery store. And we sold drinks, like fountain drinks, inside the main grocery store as well as at the gas station. Basically the same selection of drinks. But you could go to the main store, buy a drink for the same price as the convenience store, and you can get as many refills as you want. But if you come outside to the gas station, we would charge for refills.
Weird.
Just because, it was kind of weird. Maybe it's not like that anymore, but at least it used to. It's been a while, a couple of years since I worked there.
So you worked there. So does that mean you have like preferences about where you stop for gas or where you go to
Not really. So I don't ever stop there because it's not a very large chain. There's only like a few in the area. So for me, it's about, one, how close to empty is my tank? That affects my decision of where to get gas. Two, do I have a potential discount at this place? And those are probably the two main options. I guess third would be price. So maybe the discount, and then third would be price.
Right.
So for example, it seems like the trend in our area is that places like Exxon and Shell generally have a little bit pricier gas per gallon than a place like QT, a racetrack.
Right.
Those places seem to be a little bit cheaper. I think that's due to the quote-unquote quality of the gas,
right?
Or like Texaco with Techron, or Exxon with Techron, or Shell, And I don't know. Like I tried at one point seeing if I could get better miles per gallon with their gas, and I never found anything conclusive. My personal research. So I don't know. Again, like you said, it might be bogus, but it might also be real. I just like haven't noticed it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I feel the difference or I feel the incentive to pay a couple cents extra or even 10 cents extra for their types of gas compared to, oh my gosh, it's like, less than $2 or whatever. So those are kind of like my standards. So generally if like I'm really close to empty, I'm not going to be as picky. Like I need to get gas because I don't want to run out of gas.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to a discount, sometimes it's like Kroger. There's a lot of Kroger gas stations where we live. So if you have a Kroger Plus card, you can get at least 3 cents off unless you shop at Kroger and you like rack up these points to get like bigger discounts off the gas, like 10 cents, 20 cents. Some people have even gotten like $1 off gas. I've never spent that much at Kroger, but props to those who have. So that's why sometimes if it's like I'm planning ahead, I need to get gas, I'll be like, is there a Kroger gas station along the route? And that helps. But besides that, it's kind of just like, what's a good price,
It's tough, too, because we shop at Kroger exclusively. But we don't have a Kroger gas station that's, like, super on the way. Especially if it's, like, on my way to work, it's just definitely not.
Yeah.
If I happen to have forgotten to get gas on my way back, I don't want to go to Kroger. I mean, the worst time of the day to go to Kroger is, like, between 5 and 6, pretty much, in the afternoon and evening.
Sure.
Because it's so busy. So I'm like, just do not even weather. So it's tough because I think we end up not using those points as much as we really could, but it would just require like planning ahead more. But whatever.
Yeah. So that's that combination between like, do I want to like plan ahead for this gas, or do I want to just like get the first station I see that has a decent price? So,
and it was crazy that some people, some of our coworkers do here, is there's a service that will fill your car up while you're working. It'll come
that's pretty cool.
Fill you up, yeah. And it's interesting, and I'm kind of like, well, is it worth it? I mean, it's not that hard to just go get some gas. So,
it must be your strap for time.
Yeah, if somebody is, maybe they like have to go straight to like picking up their kids or something.
Right. Because like filling up your tank with gas takes about 5 or 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So understand, like if those 5 or 7 minutes, and then you have to pull into the parking lot and pull out of it and stuff. Like I understand, but still, it's like if you have to pay for gas and then on top of that a service fee.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it. But again, might be some folks out there who are like, "Wow, this is so awesome and convenient,"
One thing that's kind of hilarious to me about different sort of convenience store gas station chains is that they kind of want to all have a following. They kind of want to all have their own identity, almost to a fault, where like everything is kind of ridiculously named or themed or whatever.
Sometimes, yeah.
And it's just kind of interesting. Like everybody has their own name for their fountain drink section, or their own name for like their slushies or whatever.
Yeah, like their own prices too. Like I think Circle K is always like 79 cents for a ginormous cup of coffee, and it was like, wow, that's awesome. Now,
dude,
it's basically sugar. It is just sugar and syrup. That's all it is. Right. Just so you guys know what you're buying. It seems like you're getting a great Coca-Cola, but you're just buying syrup.
So M loves Circle K. Like,
oh, really?
Loves it. Grew up with it in the Midwest. It's her favorite. They call their soft drinks Polar Pops.
Polar Pops.
Yeah. And for a long time, they were like 49 cents.
Oh, that's right.
Which was like nuts. And so they're also like a lot, cheaper. But M still claims to this day, I'm not going to like disagree with her, but she's just kind of giving her her opinion a fair chance or whatever. She claims that they have the perfect ratio of syrup to carbonated water.
There is a ratio.
There's a ratio.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I'm sure, I feel like I've experienced some pretty cheap gas station things where they like dial down the ratio or whatever so that they're saving money on syrup kind of thing over time. And it would seem, I can kind of see M's point that maybe Circle K doesn't do that because it doesn't taste like they do that at all. So
I don't know, man.
And they're selling for cheaper. At least they were at one point, 49 cents. So M is a diehard Circle K fan, and one year I even got her just a whole sleeve of Circle K cups just for Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Fountain soda. I don't know. I'm really undecided about it because like I don't think fountain soda can be as consistent as bottled or canned. And I know some people, like one particular artist my brother used to love, and they had like a podcast and stuff. He was like religiously in love with fountain Dr. Pepper specifically. Like,
Yeah.
he wouldn't drink the bottle, he wouldn't drink the can. I'm like, dude, you go to like 7 different restaurants or 7 different convenience stores, and they could all have a different ratio of syrup to, you know, bubbles. And then sometimes the water affects it too. So if like you have terrible tap water, they're just pulling from the tap system.
I've experienced that. Yeah, for sure.
You don't get this ultra triple filtered Starbucks.
Dude, weirdly, of all places, McDonald's is like religious about filtering their water and having like the best sodas they can.
Maybe that helps.
So, kind of interesting. Of all things that they would pour their effort into quality, like that's what they went for. You know?
Yep. You got to start somewhere.
You got
So I don't know. I don't drink soda that much anyway. So we'd love to hear your thoughts if you drink soda and you love fountain drinks and you're like, no, this place has the best, or oh, this Jam's right, or Jam's wife is right, or he has the best ratio. Just let us know.
But I do think it's funny that there are different names for everything. Like
Sure.
Stripes, their slushy area is called Slush Monkey.
Slush Monkey.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't been. I don't think I've been to a Stripes. At least not inside.
So Slush Monkey, there's like the difference between like a Slurpee and a slushy and whatever else there is. What else is there?
There's, I think QT's is a free zony, and I only know that because we used to go to QT all the time after playing Ultimate Frisbee on Sunday afternoons, and it was hot. And so there's the free zony.
Free zony.
I think some places have like the IC, which is like the the original thing.
That's right. Yeah,
but I think that's branded. I think the slushy's branded too. Like they're all like
their own
registered trademarks.
Free zony. It's weird. Imagine like a pepperoni. Like
right.
Free zony doesn't sound like a sound like a drink.
Slush Monkey was already taken, so
right. Slush Monkey is pretty nice. It makes you think of the Beastie Boys song "Brass Monkey,"
right?
Which is actually I think it's a drink.
That's a funky monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like they should just have a universal thing. Although that probably would not be what they want. You know, they want people to be like, "No, free zonies are the best," or "Oh no, slushies are the best."
I think a lot of times the people who are making those decisions think people notice and care way more than they actually do. Like, I think people who've gone to Stripes would be like, oh, yeah, it is called a Slush Monkey. Like, they wouldn't have, like, really consciously thought about it.
Right.
Oh, you're right. 7-Eleven does call it a Slurpee. Or, like...
A Slurpee, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Dang, I called it a slushy. Sorry, 7-Eleven.
But I think most people don't really, really notice and care a lot.
No, there's like, oh, there's the frozen slush type drinks over there.
They just use whatever word comes to mind, and they just call everything that. So,
yep.
I don't know. It's kind of funny. I think there's, like, effort poured into, like branding, designing, all this stuff. Like, oh yeah, slush monkey, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Let's design a monkey and it's got some slushies. Look, it's sweet, great. It's got to look perfect. And most people don't notice it.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Racetrack and QT are actually the same, you know?
Oh, they're not the same,
but they look the same.
Yeah, I do. Well, Racetrack's font is bad.
Gosh. Dude, it has nothing to do with the font. It's like,
and QT,
they're both red gas stations.
That's true, but Quick Trip, they use like a nice Helvetica type font, and they like have it all close together.
Wow, I just have never paid this much attention to it. Speaking of QT, as we're running out of time, this is probably the best advice today you'll get. QT has free air machines. So if you need to fill up your tires, they have free. Everywhere else that I've seen doesn't have it for free. You always have to pay for it. It's getting more convenient because some of those places are giving you like credit card readers, so you don't have to find 75 cents and change. Yes. But QT has free air.
Let me amend that.
Uh-oh.
Racetrack will turn it on for free if you are a customer at all.
Oh, wow.
If you buy anything at Racetrack, if you're going there to get gas as well or just a drink, and you just tell the cashier dude, he'll just turn it on. They just like a button,
interesting.
And it just turns on for you.
That's good to know. But like...
They just don't want people...
I don't want to walk inside.
Well, yeah, but, you know, it's still free.
It's true, it is. That's good to know.
Well, we're out of time. Yeah, gas stations. Hopefully this has been enlightening. Let's be honest. Most people have their gas station habits, and they're not going to change them, including myself. But, hey, you know.
You never know. Today might be the day you try a Slush Monkey for the first time.
Everybody has their first, you know?
Yeah. So that's basically it for today. Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Bye, guys.